Njoki, welcome.
Thank you.
Um, First of all, like about your writing, like, and I'm seeing a lot of that in this, like, in just simple, like, how do you write? Like, it's mind-boggling. Is there such a word? Yeah, mind-boggling. Yeah, it's mind-boggling. Like, I don't know, any comment on just your writing process or yeah.
If I say no comment, what happens?
Tunaendelea. Tunaendelea tu.
Okay. I write in many different ways. So there are certain songs where, let's say I have the progression or I have this, then now I write on over that. Most of the times it begins with either a word or something that makes me, there's certain things I see and I'm like, I want to write about that. So what I do, I take like a notepad on my phone, I mean not physically, then I just literally pour out my thoughts. Then from there I condense it till I have a song. But that's my writing process.
And speaking of that, like your works have gotten recognition and you are almost in every dope film in Kenya. Like there's a Njoki Karu song, right? Like how do you always feel about that? Like there's a movie, alafu wimbo yako iko tu hapo kwa movie.
Iko hapo tu.
Like how does it me I'll pause and repeat there. So I'll never go past my song.
Oh, I think for me, whenever we watch the film to see what how the song served the film, it's more about, did the song do it justice?
Yes.
So it's like when I listen to Nita, then I watch a scene and I'm like, did the song do what it was supposed to do within that? So I think for me, there's always like the, oh my God. So I write to my family, I'm like, okay, guys, this and this happened and that's really cool. But now when I'm watching it, it's more of the critiquing.
Yes.
Yeah, more or less.
But zina slap. They are slapping, okay. Yeah. The word is giving. What? They are giving, right?
Giving.
They are really giving, like, they are really giving.
Thank you.
I think, acha tu niseme they are really giving. So, I'll just go right ahead kwa maswali. And just, hello. I am loving the session. God bless. I hope to get to listen more.
Talk with the producers.
Wow. Njoki, I discovered your music about a year ago when I was seriously thinking about giving music a chance. I've been writing and singing since I was 12. I never knew it could be something. Started making music this year. Thank you for being such an inspo.
Tears.
Hi, Njoki.
I'm glad.
Yeah. Hi, Njoki. I am really sorry about the story behind heaven. It's comforting to me, though. It's giving. Wow. So, hi, Njoki. Thank you so much for your music and for constantly healing us. You are amazing and God bless you. Okay, bye. Love. Oh, Stella. Is it very intentional? Do you write music for yourself or to people?
I write music for myself.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like a narcissistic thing to say, but yeah, I write music for myself. So whenever I'm writing, I don't think, the masses.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going through. This is what I need to talk about. So this is what I'm going to write about. I don't know if that's a bad answer.
But
no?
Yeah, the masses feel so seen through your music and so hard. Right? Sindio? Yeah, like we feel so seen, so hard, so healed through your music. And if it's just coming from your point of view, just write for yourself. Well, that's amazing. Joe ukituandikia. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for creating an environment that allows one to get in touch with their deepest feeling. You see, in a comforting manner. Keep making people feel. Wow.
That's a really beautiful comment. Thank you.
Ish. Hi, Njoki. Sema hi. Hi, Njoki.
Hi, dear.
I'm curious, how do you keep your art authentic, real, and relatable through and through? Love something.
I think, again, it's because I write for myself. Because sometimes people tell you write for the masses, and there's music that's written for the masses. But for me, it doesn't, I don't know. I'm writing what I've gone through or what I'm going through, right? So that's the most relatable way you can relate to someone else. If I tell you I've lost someone close to me, and you've lost someone who's close to you, you will have that thing for, You understand?
Uh-huh.
So that for me is how I write it, because most human experiences are shared. Yes. It's only in our heads that we feel that we are alone. But when right now we ask, who's ever been depressed? Me. Who's ever lost someone? Me. We've gone through similar experiences differently, right? We've experienced them differently, but they are similar. We've all grieved. We've all been extremely happy. We've all been extremely, when your heart just feels like it's expanding. We've all had those feelings. So when you write about them, then someone else is able to relate because they've been through something similar.
Wow.
Were you really listening?
Yeah. Was I? I just have a parting shot. For all the writers, please write for yourselves. You are a star, and your future is shining brighter than your forehead. What? Surely. Who's it?
Nani huyu ameandika? Tutapanga laini tuangalie handwriting za watu.
Exactly. Yeah, handwriting tumeshika.
No, but I'm not offended, because honestly, there's a time. Yeah, I'm going to say this because there's a time we were playing a game called was it Taboo? Kenya at 50, and one of the words had something to do with forehead, right? Sorry? Kisogo fresh. So when I hope let this not make it to the podcast. Okay. This is just for here. This is just for here, for the people who are here to enjoy exclusive content. And so it was one of our good friends who was telling blah 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 blah. He was in the team with that guy over there who happens to be my husband. And when he, now he's reading Kisogo Fresh, he just came and hit my forehead. And so he was the one who was answering, and he's like, forehead. And he's like, yeah. So I'm not offended. It's a thing we see. It's just, it's there. And it's giving shiny, and that's fine. It's okay. I'm not offended. But yes, amen. It will shine future than my future will shine brighter than my forehead.
Okay. I listen to Holes. Big up. Holes. Holes. I listen to Holes every time. Okay. Sorry. It's just Holes. It just has something. Let me take it again. I listen to Holes every time I want to come back to myself. It's giving my life soundtrack. Thank you immensely for that masterpiece. Wow.
Thank you.
I just feel like reading it again. I listen to Holes every time I want to come back to myself. It's giving my life soundtrack. Thank you immensely for that masterpiece. I know most of us also came also for Holes. I know. Cindy, I'm also here for you. You write a lot from what you feel. Do you feel like it serves artists to be a little misunderstood to produce good art?
Mm. Okay. No,
Oh, you've understood. Oh, okay.
I'm not slow. I promise. That's a really good question. Yeah, because I don't know if it serves us to be misunderstood. I think for me, I wrote it as a way to just understand myself, because ultimately, you need to understand yourself. Being understood by other people is great, right? And it's I mean, because we live in a community, so it helps when someone else understands what you're going through. But then ultimately, you should understand yourself, and you should be comfortable enough with yourself to say, hey, this is who I am, and this is just where life is. So I don't think it really serves artists, because then I think it paints the picture of the struggling, the moody artist, which I don't really like, even though there's a truth to it in terms of you're getting in touch with your feelings, then you're going to feel everything, right? But I think, yeah, the misunderstood artist, it always needs me a little, that phrase, because I feel there needs to be, that's why you make the art. You make the art to be understood, not to be for you to be misunderstood. I don't know if I've understood that question properly.
Have we?
Yeah, you'll see me.
Yeah, nyuma tena.
Utaniona nyuma ya kambi. Yeah.
I read an article about you, and you're talking about misheard.
Yes.
Could you please talk about it?
So, growing up, I always felt misheard, right? Which ultimately leads to someone misunderstanding what you're saying. And I think that's why I found solace when I got older. Now I'm at a place where, and I don't know, again, I don't know if it's something that comes with age or the more you relate with people, where it's like if someone mishears you or misunderstands you, then it's not a thing that keeps poking at you as when you are younger. Because when you're younger, you want to be loved by everyone, right? But the older you get, the more you realize, oh, some people like coffee, some people like tea. So now I think I'm at a place where I'm like, okay, some people don't like me and that hurts, because guys, come on. And I think everyone is like that, right? Because you ask yourself, why don't you like me? Like, what's wrong with me why don't you like me? You know, even though I have my own quirks and stuff, why don't you like me? And sometimes it's just, the person just doesn't like you, and that's okay. So I think learning how to be okay with, okay, you don't jive with me, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But when I was growing up, again, I just felt like, you're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not hearing what I'm saying. Now I'm like, okay, so you're not hearing. That's fine.
Wow. Big up to the front row.
That's a jive. So I pulled it from, I don't know where.
Wow, Njoki. Thank you to you and Newman for
Allowing.
Oh, thank you to you and Newman for allowing yourself to be used to nourish our souls with your talents. May your bands always overflow. PS plus, make sure you do Bwana U Sehemu yangu. Nice handwriting, by the way.
Yeah.
Aha. Tuko segment ya nice handwritings. Tunasaidiana hapa.
Subtleties.
And grammar. I notice subtleties of faith in your music. Can you talk a little about your faith? I go on. How do you handle the melancholy? What? Guy? This person. I want to expose. What? How do you handle that word that comes with being sensitive person, stroke artist, or is it just through music? Yeah. They are done some songwriting. Yeah.
That's a really good question. Thank you for asking that question. So I am Christian. I was brought up Christian, but then now me. I'm Christian. I believe you are too. And I don't know, for me it's just such a grounding, it's always been a very grounding thing in my life, knowing that I have God to turn to, right? Because sometimes you don't have answers, and sometimes you'll never have answers, and we just have to be okay with that fact that life sometimes has no explanation. And sometimes it's, when they say hindsight is 2020, it's only when you get there that you're able to see, that's why he broke up with me, Yeah, there's more that I dodged a bullet. It becomes I dodged a bullet rather than I lost the love of my life. You understand? So I think for me, that's why faith is such an important part. And also I just feel there's so much truth. There's so much truth in it. And that's just me. I feel like there's so much truth in faith. About the melancholy, I am, did you forget?
I know the word, so it's melancholy.
Oh, yeah.
Safe space.
It's a safe space.
Yeah, safe space, yeah.
How do I handle it? I have bad days, I have good days. But I think going through it, my objective is not to stay in it. My objective is to go through it. So I know, okay, guys, today is just not going to be a great day. Sawa. What do I need? Or sometimes how when something triggers you and you're already like, oh, wow, we're heading there. First, how do I stop myself from getting there? Because that's not a good place to be in. Mm-hmm. So I'm already like, I'll have to do these things in order to not get there. But another thing is gratitude. In everything, finding joy and finding gratitude. When you don't have, when you lack, how do you find gratitude in those spaces? Sometimes, and now, because the house is a lot messier than it used to be, one of my friends told me what she does is, when the house is messy, she says, at least we have people in the house to make it messy. If the sink is full, at least we have food to eat, that our sink is full. At least we have, you look at it from that perspective rather than it's messy, I have to clean up. It's this, I have to do it. So it's more of finding gratitude and being grateful for what you have, and not necessarily comparatively or, I'm grateful that I have because they don't have. No, because once they have, then what? What's your point of reference? Yeah, so you need to find gratitude for yourself. It's like, I'm just grateful to be breathing. I'm just grateful that, that, I don't know, there are lights, KPLC.
Oh, yes.
Like just finding those tiny, tiny things to be grateful for. And I think it lifts you out of your melancholy a lot sooner. And sometimes it just makes sure that you don't get there. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, snapping. Another one. Hey, Njoki. First of all, fantastic show. Secondly, do you ever feel pressure to extend validation when you put out your music? I struggle a lot with this as an artist, and maybe you can advise me or share your experience. Also, I love holes. Your music brings so much joy to the world, and it's literally a gift that you are here in this same space and time. Rock on, from your fellow artists and admirers. Wow.
That's really cool. Hi, fellow artist.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know what validation means. Maybe you can help me with that.
Okay, I'm just thinking if my point is valid enough. So I'm also thinking of validation. No? Anyway, I think just when you put out your music as an artist and probably it's not getting the reaction you thought or the response. Any artist in the house who want to help me? Yeah.
Kama for example, you post picture ipatingi more than 10.
Yes,
Yeah. That's a hard one because sometimes I still struggle with that. Yeah, I still struggle with it, especially because new music is on the way. And there's the thought, okay, I haven't released music in a really long time, and this still has like a process to go. Will people forget me? It's a valid question when you ask yourself, because it's like, okay, I know you listen to Holds just the same way I love Jordan Makampa, right? But because he hasn't released music in such a long time, so you forget. Then it's like one time on a playlist, you're like, oh my God, I love Jordan Makampa. Then you listen to everything he has again. So it's like this on and off relationship. It's not that you'll forget, but it won't be a priority, right? And most of the times, whenever you're releasing music, you want that instant validation. You want to be trending on Twitter. You want to be trending everywhere, right? But that's sometimes not realistic. And we have to be okay with the fact. And nowadays, especially when you notice Instagram, people aren't on social media as much anymore. So it's like, it's you are not the issue. What did you say? It's not you. It's me. Oh. Yeah, it's not you. You just have to believe that. Do this for the person who asked that question. Write out what your goal is for releasing whatever it is you're releasing, or posting whatever it is you're posting, right? So if I'm posting it for likes, then I have to act accordingly. You understand? You have to know what gets likes. Then higher. If this is what gets likes, then this is what I'm going to do in order to get likes. If your goal is I'm just posting content to just keep momentum, then the likes won't matter. You understand? So that really, for me, that was a game changer, because then when I was like, okay, I'm releasing music to have a body of work out there. If I have 10 listens, fantastic. If I have 1 million, fantastic. It doesn't change why the music is there. Versus if I'm trying to release another banger, then I have to write another banger. You understand? So I can't now release Holds and be like, oh my God, why is it not on radio?
Oh, yeah.
But it's not a radio song.
Yeah.
So you have to just know, okay. And also, I don't like using this word, but authentic. You have to know who you're releasing, again, music for, and who your crowd is. So, realisticness, if the reality, I don't know what to call it, but you have to be realistic with your expectations. Yes. Also, if you have 500 followers, you're not going to have 500 likes. That's just how the algorithm works. Yeah. Even when you have 1 million followers, you're not going to have 1 million likes. So already, watering down your expectations just a bit will really, really help. But then knowing that what you're doing is valid for someone, and that should count for something.
Yeah, and thank you all for always showing up. And in case you're listening to an artist's music, whether or not it's a banger or not, but you're showing up for shows, you're showing up for artists, you're here. You guys are the best. We don't need validation. We have such guys here. Hi, Njoki. Oh, sorry, I'll take that. Thank you for sharing your incredible gift and saying the hard things we need and fail to say. I'm cheering for you. God bless you. Hi, Njoki. We love your music so much. Please sing Binadamu again. Hi, Njoki. Love your song Holds. Really helped me during a period I was going through. What inspired it? Oh.
Okay. So I'll say this quickly. Holds was actually a song I was writing for my muse. But, sorry? Akimapenzi wewe. And I was actually writing it because we were talking, and he was saying something about someone, and he was really, really upset. And he never really gets upset, but he was really upset about this person. And I was just looking at him, and I'm like, okay, you're seeing the holes in that person, right? But me, I'm seeing the holes in you, right? So it's like you're seeing the shortcomings in that person. I'm seeing the shortcomings in you. So did you even know this story? I'm not just Anika, you just, there. And it was funny because now when I sat down to write the song, I thought, okay, it's great that I can see the shortcomings in him. Can I see them in myself? So I was like, holes. Yeah, so that's how that song came about.
Wow. So another question is, how do you stay in the zone when you perform? Is Njoki the performer the source as Njoki the human? You are a goat. The same, I mean, it's the same as Njoki the human. I said we're in good handwriting area. Yeah.
I think, I don't know, because I feel I'm the same person on stage and off stage. Who coughed? Was it you who coughed? Are you trying to tell me something? Okay. But I don't know. I think I like to be the same person on stage and off stage. I don't know. I think maybe the people who know me can say if that's true. It's true. Okay, then I'm not gaslighting myself. Yeah. So I just think that's... Oh, how do I stay in the zone? Was that a question?
Yeah, I think okay.
I think just thinking about the song and putting myself back in that emotion.
Any advice for a 25-year-old who just started learning the piano?
Oh my God, that's a great first instrument. I feel like every single musician I know wishes they played piano first. So that's a really great first instrument. Keep at it.
Please wish my beautiful friend Patience Kadhure a happy birthday. She turns 26 and absolutely loves your music. She plays it all the time and she has beautiful singing voice too. Aww.
Wow, Patience. Wow. You are 4 years away from that. Happy birthday.
Yeah, and as we even draw to the conclusion, you're a music therapist or you do music therapy. Maybe in just briefly share with us what's that, or for somebody who that's a new term or just would like to understand or explore more of that.
Music therapy is where we use music to meet non-musical goals. So I'm not teaching you harmony. I'm not teaching you how to play the piano. I'm not teaching you how to play guitar just for performance or entertainment's sake. There's a goal attached to it. So either to increase concentration, to reduce anxiety. It's very medical. So it's not just vibes. That's what music therapy is. Yeah, and it applies in different areas. Sorry? Yes, facets. That's actually, yeah. So where we can use it with the older generation, so the geriatric population, to help them with their memory. We use it with children, so kids who are just regular kids in hospitals, or autistic children, special needs kids. So it's very, very diverse.
Just for somebody who would be curious to explore that with you, specifically, like, do they reach out to you, or is it something?
Yeah, you can just reach out directly to me on my Instagrams. Then I'll therapize you.
Okay, so you've said a music project, something is coming. You want to at least talk about that? Ama bado?
Bado.
Yes.
Mambo bado.
Mambo bado.
Yeah. Hiyo ikitoka I'll do it for the likes.
Yeah.
You will know.
So even as we conclude, as technology is also taking shape, like what will you do one day if you wake up to an AI with your voice,
Cannot
your
be.
songs?
One of one.
Huh?
I'm one of one.
Yeah.
Just the same way you're one of one.
Yes.
So we have to, I think the one thing AI, I think, can't do is they can't do this. They can't do live performances. So already we have an edge. So the day they figure out how to make AI have live performances, then...
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Amtalipa. Musulipe. Munitumia kwa M-Pesa. Yeah.
Also, AI can't host podcast sessions.
Yes, so the physical things, I think there's like a fear mongering that happened when AI came, right? And we had to, it's just the same with COVID, when COVID happened, right? There was like, oh my God, COVID is on the walls. If you touch the walls, you die, right? Like, breathe. Just breathe. Let's look at the facts. What do you need to do? Okay, it's a pandemic, fine. That's fine. What do we need to do to stay safe? So I think the same thing happened with AI. We need to, pumua. Take your lungs, you know? Yeah. Then now let's think about AI and what AI technology is. So what are the things it can do? What are the things it can't do? So I think that's the thing. There's and media has that tendency to kind of, to blow things out of proportion, but that's how they get their likes. That's how they get people to kind of be there. So AI, everyone here is one of one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And on that one-on-one, that's where we close. On that note, thank you so much for being a good audience. Thank you so much, Njoki, for sharing this space and stage arts. I know we're not yet finished, but I just want to thank you on behalf of everybody here. There's so much love, and there's so much support, and there's so much vulnerability in you sharing this space with us, and we really appreciate it. And
thank you
so much, and we can't wait for the next set.
Yes, and I just want to shout out the person who mentioned Njoki and Newman, because I was waiting for it to end, so that I say it was only one of you. Only one of you mentioned my husband. Do you deserve another set? Do you deserve another set? A cappella.
So enjoy the rest of their set. That was Cheche Pod. You can find it on Spotify at Cheche Pod. This conversation. Alafu useme, wasikia mtu akicheka? Huyo ni mimi. Hiyo swali ilikuwa mimi. Otherwise, thank you so much. So let me leave it for the rest of the set. Asanteni.